Exploring the artistry of Michel Platini. Football never looked so good. Michel Platini is a legend in the world of football. With his incredible talent and unmatched skill, he brought a new level of artistry to the game. In this video, we'll take a look at the career of this brilliant player and the impact he had on the sport. Michel Platini is widely regarded as one of the greatest footballers of all time. His exploits on the pitch were as artful as they were awe-inspiring, and his flair and finesse remain unmatched to this day. As a player and coach, his influence on the game has been profound, and since his retirement in 1987, his legacy has been secured as one of the greatest figures in football history. Not only did he redefine the modern game, he also revolutionized the artistry of football, creating a style of play that is still admired by players and fans alike. In this video, we will explore the artistry of Michel Platini and how his approach to the game helped elevate football to a whole new level. From his exquisite technique and vision to his skillful passing and dribbling, Platini's artistry has been a constant source of inspiration for generations of players and coaches. Platini's impact on the modern game. Throughout his career, Platini established himself as one of the greatest players of all time. His impact on the modern game was so profound that the French journalist and commentator Gerard Mortillet once said, "Platini was the last of the Mohicans. He was the last of the great footballers, the last who could really play the game, the last who could really express himself within the game." In addition to his immense success as a player, Platini is also credited for introducing more creative and artistic elements to the game. Through his playing style and his coaching philosophy, he helped transform football from a more rigid and structured game into one that was more open, expressive, and creative. Football in the 80s was a completely different game from the one that is played today. Players were more disciplined and tactical, systems were more complex and rigid. At times, football looked more like a chess match than a sporting event. Platini's technique and vision. Platini's immense success as a player was largely influenced by his technique and vision. He was a midfielder with a rare gift for creativity, and he had a sublime touch and close control, coupled with a brilliant passing range that allowed him to pick out his teammates with exceptional precision. During his playing days, Platini's technique and vision helped him create countless moments of magic, and he was renowned for his ability to score from distance with incredible shots from outside the box. His spectacular goals earned him the nickname Le Roi d'Étoile, which translates to the King of the Star, and his exceptional technique made him one of the most sought-after players of his generation. He was a master at the art of dribbling, and his ball control was something to behold, which made it very difficult for defenders to dispossess him. When asked about his technique and vision, Platini said, "I rarely lose the ball, and when I do, I don't get upset, I just laugh." Platini's skillful passing and dribbling. Platini was a rare breed of player who had a highly developed skill set, including not just his passing and dribbling, but also his ability to score goals. He was renowned for his superb ball control, dribbling, and passing, as well as his impressive long-range shooting. One of the most important aspects of Platini's playing style was his ability to pass the ball. He was able to deliver the ball with precision, and he was known for his accurate long passes and short passes. In fact, he had an exceptional passing range, and he was able to deliver the ball from anywhere on the pitch and to whichever teammate he wanted to find. He was able to pick out his teammates in tight spaces and in difficult situations, which made him a key component in any team. His superb passing ability helped him excel as a playmaker, and he was able to orchestrate attacking moves and create goal-scoring opportunities for his teammates. Platini's lasting legacy. During his playing days, Platini was renowned for his exceptional creativity and his exceptional skill set, which included his excellent passing, dribbling, and long-range shooting. He was also a very composed and elegant player who was able to handle the ball with ease. He often looked like he was conducting the game with the ball at his feet, and his style of play was so smooth and effortless that it looked like he was gliding across the pitch. Platini's exceptional skill set, combined with his composure, elegance, and creativity, made him one of the most admired players of his generation. He was a pioneer of the modern game, and he played a key role in helping football transition from a more rigid and structured game to a more open and expressive game. As a prolific goal scorer, a gifted passer, a talented dribbler, and a composed and elegant midfielder, Platini's exceptional skill set helped make him one of the most complete players to ever grace a football field. Inspiration from Platini's artistry. Platini's exceptional creativity, his exceptional skill set, and his exceptional elegance make him an ideal source of inspiration for creative and elegant footballers. At his best, Platini was the embodiment of creative and elegant football. He was able to express himself on the field with ease, and he was able to dictate the pace of the game. His exceptional skill set, including his excellent passing, dribbling, and long-range shooting, enabled him to create goal-scoring opportunities for his teammates and to score a lot of goals for his team. While each player is unique and will interpret Platini's artistry in their own way, his approach to the game can provide valuable insight into how one can play with more creativity and elegance. Other players who share Platini's artistry. There are many other players who share Platini's artistry. Here are a few examples of players who have a creative and elegant playing style and who share Platini's approach to the game. Zinedine Zidane. Like Platini, Zidane is also considered one of the greatest midfielders of all time, controlling the tempo of the game and directing play with a mixture of elegance and finesse. He was a true artist on the football field. Zidane's exceptional skill set and his exceptional vision allowed him to create goal-scoring opportunities for teammates and to score a lot of goals. He was also a superb passer, especially in the final third of the pitch. Ronaldinho. Like Platini, Ronaldinho was a gifted playmaker who had an exceptional skill set and exceptional vision. He was able to create goal-scoring opportunities for his teammates, and he was able to score a lot of goals himself. He was a prolific passer who excelled in the final third of the pitch, and he was also able to dribble past defenders with ease. Lionel Messi. Like Platini, Ronaldinho, and Zidane, Messi is also considered one of the greatest footballers of all time. Controlling the tempo of the game and directing play with a mixture of elegance and finesse, he is a true artist on the football field. Like Platini, Ronaldinho, and Zidane, Messi is also a gifted playmaker who has an exceptional skill set and exceptional vision. He is able to create goal-scoring opportunities for his teammates, and he is able to score a lot of goals himself. How Platini's artistry impacted the game. Since Platini's retirement, football has changed significantly, and the game has become increasingly more fluid, open, and creative. From the 80s to the early 2000s, football was a very different game from the one that is played today. Players were more disciplined, and tactical systems were more complex and rigid. While the game still had its own beauty and aesthetic appeal, it was much more rigid, structured, and defensive game. As a player, Platini helped revolutionize the game and transform it into a more open and creative game. He played a key role in introducing more creative and artistic elements to the game, and helped transform football from a more rigid and structured game into a more flowing and expressive game. As a coach, Platini also helped transform the game by introducing more creative and artistic elements to the game. He encouraged his players to be more creative and expressive on the pitch, and he encouraged them to create more goal-scoring opportunities for their teammates. Because of Platini's distinctive influence on the game, football has evolved into a more flowing, creative, and expressive game, and it has become more accessible for fans and viewers alike. Michel Platini will always be remembered as one of the greatest football players of all time. His passion, dedication, and talent continue to inspire fans and players alike, and his legacy will live on for generations to come. Thank you for watching this video about the incredible Michel Platini. If you are a true football superfan, kick that subscribe button into the goal for more footy videos every week.